I think I have managed to cobble together a hammock chair that thankfully hasn't taken down the two trees I have attached it to, despite the non 30-degree hang angle on the straps. But it works pretty well. I've seen one on DutchWare's site and had purchased the straps from DutchWare and the amp steel loops, and I had the fabric laying around as my green screen chroma key that already had a channel sewn into both ends, and I thought, what the hell, I don't have a hammock yet. I just had that, and I gathered the ends in an amp steel loop and put it through the Dutch buckle, those poly Dyneema straps. Bit long, but this was for a hammock that I plan to purchase soon, and so far so good. I think the difference with the way back when, the old days of the 70s when we had hammocks, they were canvas, their straps were canvas, and this is a poly cotton blend, and a polyester cotton blend just from Walmart. It's a cheap fabric, and so that's different than the ripstop nylon that's used on most stuff to be waterproof. But canvas was just as worse, in that it absorbed water, and the canvas straps, if you sat anything in them, the stuff my parents bought, it would creak and groan and start to sound like it was going to fall down. This setup with the new Dyneema poly straps and new amp steel, the woven marines, it's quiet, and hopefully, that's part of the thing. I was waiting for the trees to crack under the improper, weight distribution, but no, they're just swaying, but doing all right. So that's the difference between then and now, and I'm impressed, because the night I spent in the other hammock, it was a Walhalla, and I like it. I like the Walhalla, but the I don't know, it's not nylon, it's a polyester, new age fabric that is totally beyond me, who was camping when the nylon was around, and now they got all these advanced lightweight stuff that the extreme backpackers go for, and they're more waterproof than the nylon. I mean, we had a underground quilts tarp over the Walhalla, and it rained, and it wasn't dripping on me, and that was, if I had spent that in my nylon tent, it just would have been miserable. It would have been dripping, in onto the two inner covers. So hammock camping has come a long way. Camping materials have come so much, even from the 90s when I was camping, that I'm ready to bite, and I put this chair up just to test what would happen, and it's lovely, and it's the perfect place. Pan around, that's to watch. Nearly perfect. I'd like to find some trees that were closer to the hive, but this was the best angle I could find to watch some bees fly in and out of the hive. So I'm about to try the continuous ridge line. If I can find a tree, I mean, this pathway is lined with trees, but it becomes a struggle to find the right trees. These little ones will probably work for me to try out my ridge line, play around with that, and try hanging the canvas tarp that I have, despite that most people won't use a canvas tarp in this climate. It would be just too much trouble, too wet, too heavy. but I did get a continuous ridge line. So there you go, a little bit of hammocking and a little bit of bees who have weathered the winter fairly all right. I still haven't cracked open the hive. It's just too chilly, and we're only into the 60s after a brief spell where we were in the 30s in the morning. I'm messing this all up. I'm gonna zoom out a little. So, you know, they've hung on, and they're bringing in pollen. So that's the best news, is that they've got the start of the maple coming on, and they're coming after me in my black and orange jacket as I stand in their flight path into the swamp. So yeah, I mean, there's them, and there's my experiment. So thanks for watching. I'll get on with a little bit more on the tarp if the rain showers stay off of me, or that's the whole point, is to put up the tarp. Alright, talk to you later.